Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is Saving for the Season with Tea. I'm Tea, or Tina, whichever you like to call me. I'd like to start by just apologising for my absence for the last couple of weeks. The heat wave we had over here in the UK just completely knocked me for six. For those of you who don't know, I am not only a carer for my husband and now running my parents around a bit more because my dad no longer drives, but I also have fibromyalgia, and the heat for me is a big trigger, and so I've been literally wiped out. The energy levels have been non-existent, and I've basically had to just use my energy very, very carefully, is the best way to put it. And I've been struggling just to get the absolute basics done, so trying to sit and film a video has just not been a high priority, and I do apologise for that. But those of you who also struggle with the heat or struggle with health conditions, you will know exactly what I mean. It's not just been the energy for me, it's also been widespread pain. So trying to handle things, my fingers have not wanted to work. So anyway, enough about me. I'm back. I'm going to be doing my cash stuffing for the week. A bit late. I just could not get time to film yesterday, so I'm a bit late doing it. But I'm cash stuffing for the week, and my Snowball Funds and my pound by pound for the week. So before any of that, though, that was the affirmation from a couple of weeks ago now. I can face anything that confronts me, and that was so apt for the last couple of weeks. But let's see what this week's is. Just tip it forward and just get the first one. Just put that one up that way and at the back so we know when we've got through it. And so this week's one is, I'm getting better every day. Gorgeous little doggy. Again, very, very appropriate. So let's start with the purse. I've already emptied it out just because it was getting a bit too bulky. So I'm going to start with, so I've got £205 to put in. So I'm going to start with the fuel a minute. I'm doing it in the order that I find it easier. So that's £40 for fuel or bus, whatever I need, any form of transport to get around. Household gets 20. Let's put it in as 2 tens. Coffee gets 5, which I've got it in change this week, so it goes to the back bit here, just into there. That's £5 for coffee. I decided to do it in change for this week because my change is running a bit low, and sometimes it's just easier when paying cash to do it that way. £10 for personal, and then that means that the rest of this here, which should be 130, so I've got £10 there. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, so 130 for the food shop. So how has everyone been? I've been trying to keep up with your videos. May have fallen a bit behind here and there, but I've been trying to keep up. So I have been watching and commenting where I can. So let's start with the snowball. Now I have been cash stuffing off camera, just literally whenever I felt I had the energy to do it. So I did complete, so we have completed first sinking fund, second sinking fund, third sinking fund, and off camera I completed the fourth sinking fund. So we are now on the fifth, which is for saving for Christmas. So this one now gets 25. So that would be, each one of these is 5, so that would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So this one, in theory, should be finished next week. Yes, my American friends, obviously you celebrated 4th of July this weekend just gone. I hope you all had a great time celebrating 250 years of America's independence. So quite a significant milestone. So I hope you had great fun celebrating. And those of you that have pets or animals at home, I hope they weren't too spooked by all the fireworks. I know some animals really, really do struggle We don't have any pets. Our contract, we rent, and our contract states no pets, but my parents have a dog, and although we don't celebrate 4th of July, obviously in the UK, she is completely spooked by fireworks and things, so I know exactly how they can be really, really freaked out by them sometimes. This is for a new car, so this one gets £5. I've always grown up with pets, so I know some pets are more affected than others. Growing up, most of ours weren't too phased by fireworks. But yeah, I know how upsetting it can be when they're so distraught by them. So I hope they all got on okay. So that's the Snowball Sinking Funds done. I said hopefully these will be done in a few weeks, and we'll be putting 6 new sinking funds in. So that's that bit done. And then I'll pop that over there. And then my little pound by pound. And I need my 10-sided dice. So these are also sinking funds, but these are ones that I'm saving up for more slowly. They're ones I'm happy to just be plodding along with. I'm not fussed about them being completed really, really quickly. It's more long term. So our sofa could really do with replacing. So that's what the furniture is. Appliances, again, we rent, so some of our appliances are included, so like the cooker, etc., are included, but things like obviously the washing machine we buy, the fridge, freezer, etc. And our washing machine is a good few years old now, and it's kind of standing on its last legs, so it's going to need replacing at some point. So I've started the fund now. Health, that's anything to do with opticians, dental, any prescriptions, all that sort of thing. My children's future, so they both have one. Saving towards a new car. For those of you who are new to my channel, if you go back to videos last year, you'll know you'll find out all about our dilemma or drama we've had with a car. It was off the road more than it was on the road. Thanks to a very generous friend, we've been able to get another car, new to us, but obviously second hand. It's absolutely fantastic. I am so appreciative for the help from our lovely family friend. But obviously I don't want to be in that position again, so we're saving up now. Retirement, always going to come at some point. So that's that one. Garden, we've got a lot of work to be done in the garden. Unfortunately, it's got a bit out of control where my health has been suffering all the time. It's just meant that I've not been able to get out there and do anything because it's a rather overgrown mess. There's a lot of work to be done. Emergency fund is self-explanatory, and Christmas. I save for Christmas throughout the year in various ways, and this is one that's just slowly building up. So I've got £5, so I've got the pound placeholders, and let's see where they're going. Number 6. So new car. Number's that 5. So it's my son's future. When I roll one of them, I automatically also put one into the others. So that's my daughter's future. If I then roll their numbers again, I don't put anything in. Number 8. And last one is going to Christmas. Okay, so let's move that to one side. And let's just fill these bits in. So I use the prop coins, then when I have 5 of them, then I change it out for a note in the back. It just means it's easier than putting pound coins into this bit. Watch is telling me to get up and move, not long sat down. I do find it amusing when I haven't long sat down, it tells me to get up and move. It's where it hasn't registered my steps properly. But it is what it is. It's good to keep up getting up and moving occasionally, so even when your body doesn't want to cooperate. So okay, so that's those done. So Christmas at the moment there has £17 in it. Emergency fund at the moment has 14. Garden has 17. Retirement has 9. New car has 11. My son's future has 23. So my daughter's future also has 23. Health has, can't read it, 21. Appliances has 12. And furniture has 13. So they're ticking along nicely, and that's what I like about this. It doesn't matter, even if you haven't got much to save, much spare money, £5, and it will soon start adding up. So that is the pound by pound, and that should be it for this video. I don't think there's anything else. I will be back with the 100 Disney Sidekicks collab. I haven't filmed any of that one, so there is 3 weeks worth to film and to stuff. So I'll be back with that one at some point this week. So all that's left to say is I hope you all have a fabulous week, whatever you get up to, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye for now.